What do you think? What's the difference between a advanced speaker, a good communicator? How we can remove our hesitation and how we can develop our confidence level? Like, what is the process in English? Zero level to intermediate and intermediate to advanced.
From beginner to intermediate, it is easy. You can become from beginner to intermediate. But from intermediate to advanced speaker, it is very difficult. For them, you have to practice lot every day, 2 hours, 3 hours.
Hi Rishabh, how are you doing?
Yes, my friend, I'm doing good. How are you? How do you? How are you?
Also, I am doing great and I am fantastic. Thanks for asking. And one more thing I want to tell you, I am very glad to meet you and thanks for your valuable time and being a part of this conversation.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
so
Thank you so much.
now I'm going to ask some casual question, like I'm going to ask some question regarding your journey, so it will helpful me and my viewers also.
Yes,
Okay.
right. You can ask.
So before going forward, just I want to know about you. Like, would you like to shortly introduce yourself so it will be easy to know about you?
Okay, fine. So let me basically introduce myself. Okay. My name is Rishav, and basically I come from Jharkhand. Okay. And right now I'm a student. I'm studying, and it has been quite like 1 to 2 years. I think 2 years I have been in the journey of English, where I've been practicing with people. I've been talking with people, and also like I have my YouTube channel where I make content related to English, related to self improvement. I make podcast where I invite a lot of people and I talk with them. Yeah, this is my short introduction.
Yeah, that's nice. And thanks for your elaborate introduction. Just I want to ask one more question. That is,
Uh,
tell me, as you mentioned, for a long time you have been working for your communication skill. So I
hmm.
want to know which kind of trouble, which kind of problem you were facing, and how did you defend that? Would you like to share something?
Okay, fine. So, like, I would like to elaborate about my journey and also about the problems what I was facing. Okay, in this only I would be covering. Okay, so like I started improving my communication when I completed my 10th, and everything happened by chance. Why by chance? Because a teenager, especially when they're in teenagers, 20, 18, 19, 20, 17, they don't know that they need to improve their communication skills, or they're not aware that communication skills or English is really important in the journey. So what I used to do basically, okay, I used to watch some YouTube videos, and from there I used to get some knowledge. And I got to know about an application. Right now, I think that application is banned. Okay, I got to know about that application where I was connecting with that application. I was talking with strangers. Okay, that application was automatically connected with the person whom I was not knowing. Okay, a complete stranger to me. So when I was talking with stranger, I improved myself a lot. Okay, then there I got to know English speaking is really important. Communication is really important. Okay, when you are having a good communication skills in your journey on your job, there would be easily you will become successful or you will get a job. And from there I started improving and I started every day I was talking with people. When I joined some groups and all, there also I was talking with people and there also I was improving myself. So what are the problems I was getting that time? Okay, like see, I was not having very good environment because in order to learn English, you should have a good environment. So it was difficult for me to find a right environment where I can practice and people like mindset of me. First was the second thing was that see English you need patience. Okay, because it gonna take really long time. So sometimes you would be demotivated. Okay, you will think that from 1 month I am practicing, from 6 months I am practicing, I am not improving myself. Okay, so within 6 months you will not improve, or within 2 months you will not improve. Continuously, if you do, might be you will get a lot of changes. Okay, so to become a good speaker, it really take time. Sometimes I was getting demotivated, I was
Yeah.
losing my patience. Okay, so these were the problem mostly. Okay, and yeah, that is the thing.
And one more thing I want to know, you mentioned previously, for your communication skill, you have been working for a long
Uh,
time. So, what do
hmm.
you think? What's the difference between a advanced speaker, a good communicator?
Okay, fine. So see, if I say, see, what is the meaning of a good communicator? Let me explain you. Whom we say communication skill. So when I will say a person is a good communicator, okay, I see these three things. Okay, so first of all, let me explain what is a good communicator. Then I will give you the three things. Okay, so is there is a person, and if he is conveying his idea, and a group of people is understanding that idea. Okay, for example, if I'm speaking something or I'm telling a story or whatever is there in my mind and I'm trying to express myself, I'm trying to speak. And if a group of people, 5, 10, 20, or a single individual is understanding me, they're getting influenced by me. It means I'm having a good communication skills. They're listening me for a long time. They're understanding me. Then I'm having a good communication skills. If they're having difficulties to understand me, I can't entertain them. I can't influence them. It is that I am not a good communicator. Okay. So in communication skills, see, in people I see only three things. Then I call the front person as a good communicator. Number one, I see how confidently he's speaking. Confidently means a boldness he should have. Okay.
Yeah,
For example, sometime person will say they're speaking very shyness, they're having a lot of shyness in terms of speaking.
yeah.
Okay. So I see a boldness, how confident he is. So number one is confidence. I see how confident he is in speaking, in whatever things he's doing. Second thing I see fluency, how fluent he is. For example, when you see water, okay, from a river, water is going down. So you see water is going softly, very softly with fluency. Okay.
Yeah.
Same thing like water you put down, it will go. So I think in speaker he should be fluent enough. Okay, he should not make long pauses. He should not think for a long time. He should not have hesitation. Second is fluency. Third is very much important is knowledge. For example, you have very good confidence and you have a fluency, but whatever you're speaking, sit. People will listen you? No, people will not listen you because whatever you're speaking nonsense. So knowledge improves your communication as well as your personality. Okay, so this is the difference and this is the meaning what I see in people. Yeah.
And okay, so like how we can remove our hesitation and how we can develop our confidence level. Like during my conversation, I am getting little bit nervous and I'm getting little bit hesitation. So how I can remove it?
Okay, fine. See, initially I told, okay, right now I would be telling you, I would be giving you some tips and tricks. And also I would be telling you what I used to do to improve myself. And even when I train a lot of people, when I take webinar, I give this solution. And people are doing it and they're improving themselves. So what are the things I was doing initially? Let me tell you. Number one is practice. Not only
Yeah.
practice, consistent, continuous practice. You have to practice for a long time. So when you are doing continuous, consistent practice, you would be improving yourself. So number one is practice. Either you talk online with your friends, family, and anyone, continuously for a long time. Practice. Speak anything but speak. Either do chit chat, either discuss on any topic, or either do role play, either do debate, anything. But you have to speak. You have to move your mouth. You have to speak. Then you would be a good speaker. First thing. And second thing, what I used to do that made me a confident speaker and also helped me to remove the shyness while speaking. Okay,
Mm,
because when I used to talk with people, I was having hesitation and shyness, and I was little bit introvert kind of boy. So what I used to do, for example, we all have a phone. In phone, we
mm,
have camera. So I always say to people, do a simple thing. One thing you need to do. In your phone, definitely you all have phone. Then that's why you are watching the video. In the
mm.
phone, you have camera. Go to camera. Go to video recording. Keep camera in a hand, one hand distance. Record your own video and speak whatever you want to speak. Either record a vlog. You can say, "Hello everyone, my name is XYZ, and I got up in the morning 9 o'clock. After that, I had my breakfast, and I went to park." Do blogging. Make anything. At least make video for 5 minutes every day. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Speak anything. Choose a topic. For example, you can choose topic. Hello everyone, my name is Rishav in front of camera, and say today I'm going to talk on the topic importance of books, and I will tell you how book is more important. Record that video for 5 minutes. If you want to watch it. Otherwise, leave it or delete it. Do it for
Mm.
30 days only. Now compare your first day video and 30th day video. You will see in first day you were nervous, you were having hesitation, you were having shyness, you were stopping in between. Okay, you were confused what to speak, when to speak, how to speak. Now 30-day video will find, I will not say you will become very good speaker, but compared to first video and 30th video, you will see you are more fluent, you are your
Okay.
shyness have reduced, okay, and you are speaking in a good way. So these things, two things I would like to tell you. Okay, I said first thing practice, second thing in front of camera. Third thing is listen to good speakers who are more above than you. It is said that you are an average of five people you are around with. Okay,
Mm.
because they will make you what you are. So right now you are an average of whatever things you watch, whatever things you consume, same thing. So consume videos related to English. Listen to good speakers. Then also you will become good. You will practice. You will kind of learn from them, and also you will become more confident, and hesitation would be removed. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for the answer. And one more thing I want to know, and I wanted to ask you, that is,
Mhm.
what is the process in English, zero level to intermediate and intermediate to advanced? Would you like to say something?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. So first of all, like I would also like to add my point. Okay. So when I was a see, practice also matters in a different way. For example, initially I was doing single to single practice, in which I was calling an individual. For example, I was writing the number. I was calling only talking with one person and doing chit chat. How are you? What's your name? Tell me what your state. I was telling about my state. Where you live? What is the food? What is your favorite food? How many friends are you having? Normal conversation. Have with which country you have traveled? Normal conversation. Then with the same person, with individual, I started discussing on a topic. Then I thought, okay, I should not talk with only one. Let's talk with 2 3%. Let's do conference. We started discussing something. Then I started discussing topic. Then I conducted a meeting in which 5 to 10% used to join and we used to discuss, and that helped me to develop a leadership quality. Then what I used to do, I started taking webinar. Then I started training 30 people, 40 people at one time. So what I have done, I have kept on upgrading myself, and it took 2 years for me to upgrade myself. So as you
yeah,
said, from beginner to intermediate and intermediate to fluent. Let me tell
mm,
you, if a person is very basic, below beginner, for example, even they don't know how to speak any sentences,
yeah,
anything. For example, I'm telling a sentence that I am going to
mm,
school for my studies. It is a sentence.
mm,
So if any person
yeah,
don't know this much also, okay,
mm,
so they need to join a grammar classes, or they need to
okay,
take a classes on YouTube channel or anywhere. They need to learn basic grammar, because if you don't
mm,
know anything, how you will you practice? You will not practice. Just for example, if you don't know ABCD, how you will say for apple and B for boy, and after that, how will you make that Ram is eating apple? You can't
yeah,
make, because that is in high level. So you have to know
mm,
ABCD. So ABCD is a grammar. Okay, so first of all, you need to know about the basic grammar formation. That what is the grammar. So then you will come to a beginner level. When you will little bit start, you will learn how to speak English. Okay. So from
mm,
intermediate, from beginner, you have to talk more and more. You have to talk
mm,
more and more, because there you would be not fluent. You have to speak
mm,
more and more, and you have to move your mouth. Sometimes you can use Hindi word also, English word also. You can both do mixing. Okay, do mistake, make mistake, no problem. Beginner, I say how much mistake all you can make, you can make. But don't make mistake
mm,
when you complete your intermediate. In beginner, how many mistake you want to make, grammatical mistake, error, whatever you make. Now come to, after practicing, you will come to intermediate level. Now in intermediate level, what you need to do? You need to do something extra. Okay, you need to face a camera, you need to do video calling, or you need to discuss on some complex topic. Because for a
mm,
beginner, for example, I am giving topic, the topic is importance of books. This is for
mm,
approximately beginner or below, a little bit above beginner. But when you
yeah,
come to intermediate, you have to talk some
mm,
more topic. For example, budget system, you can talk on that. You can talk on globalization, or you can talk
mm,
on different new things where you would be little bit difficult, it would be for you to discuss. Now you will come to intermediate. After intermediate, you need lot of practice, because from beginner to intermediate, it is easy. You can become from beginner to intermediate. But from intermediate to advanced speaker, it is very difficult. For them, you have to practice lot every day, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. You need to give. You need to learn from good speakers. You have to talk with a good speaker, advanced speaker who are above level than you, or already you have to talk with that kind of person. From them you have to learn, you have to read, you have to listen, then you will like speak like them. Yes, that is the point.
okay. So when it comes to speaking, English journey, so
Hmm.
there is speaking, listening, and reading, writing. So which is the most important for your journey, spoken journey?
Okay, see, my point is little bit different. My point, I say that 60%, 60% is practice. Okay,
Mm,
60% you have to practice, just talk with people. 60% is that. Okay, 20 to 30% is listening, listen to good speakers, consume something. Because if you are not improving your intent, your content will not improve. Okay, for example, if you're
Yeah.
listening to a knowledgeable person, he's having knowledge. Why he's having knowledge? Because he have practiced with people, or he have learned something. He have read books. He have listened to people. That's why he's able to speak. Garbage in, garbage out. Okay, if you're taking garbage, you will speak garbage. So if you're taking good things, you will speak good. In communication in English, same thing happens. Okay, so first of all, I would like to say 60% is your practice, how much you practice and talk with people. 20 to 30% is all about listening. And in 10-20%, I would say is reading and writing. Okay, I would not give it a lot of importance, writing and reading, but okay, it is also important. It will also improve yourself. And see, when I was asking with a lot of people how to improve, they used to give me a lot of suggestion. They used to say, Rishav, listen to English music. The person used to say, Rishav, go and watch English movies. The person used to say,
Mm.
they used to give me different things. But let me tell you, only if you do these three things, which is practicing, and which is second thing is listening to people, third thing is reading. If you don't have time only to practice, everything gonna be okay. You will learn and you will improve and you will become a good speaker. Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. And one more thing I want to know about you.
Mm.
As you mentioned previously, you have a YouTube channel and you are going to make lots of video regarding podcast, and some video I have watched, like you are going to explore some of like Bhagavad Gita.
Right.
So
Yes.
how you are getting motivated to go with a good path, and you are making lots of video. So how you are getting motivation? What's the key point from you are getting lots of motivation?
Yeah. Yeah, it is a good question. What motivates me? See, for example, when you want to improve yourself,